Mistake the other day. I made a video of me putting this head back on to the body of the machine, and it was only after I'd done it that I realised I should have put the valves in first. I haven't done this before, so that's my excuse. So I will probably edit that video. I did post it on YouTube, and then I was thinking about things and realised I'd made a mistake, so I'll probably take that video down and I will edit it and say at the beginning that I forgot to put the valves on. So what I'm going to do today is give this a general clean up and give the valves a clean up as well. They are, I don't know if you can see those, they're not particularly smooth there, so I'll have a go at reseating the valves. I've not done that before, so I don't know how that will go. But first off, we'll give this a clean up. I'm just going to scrape it, I think, with a screwdriver to get the worst of it off, and then I'll try a wire brush on it. I guess I need to be a bit careful around the valve seats. Let's see how that does. Yeah, that's probably better. It's a bit difficult to get in there, really. I'll go back to my screwdriver. I don't think this is too dirty, really, but it isn't smooth. Whether that's normal or not, I have no idea. Oop. I don't really know how much cleaning all this stuff off really does. I think a lot of it's probably just improves it cosmetically, but it probably doesn't really improve the performance too much. The other thing I couldn't remember was which valve was which, and in fact I remember when I took the valves out, which was some months ago now, I looked at them and I couldn't really see any difference. There is a difference, and the thicker one, which is that one, if you can see that between the two, so that thicker valve goes on the inlet and the thinner one is on the exhaust. I'm not quite sure why that is. I don't know why it's that way around. There's obviously a reason, but I don't know what it is. So that's cleaned up quite well. Which is which? So with my finger in there, so that one is the exhaust. I don't know if you can see it, can you? Yeah, that one's the exhaust and that one is the inlet, and the exhaust is dirtier and more pitted than the inlet, which I suppose you'd expect it to be. I think that's probably good enough. I've got rid of the worst of the crud. If I give it a go with this drill. yeah, that has made a difference. I don't want to go too near the valve seats with that. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, so I'm going to move that to one side, and then I'm going to change this for that. And we'll give the valves a bit of a clean. Again, I'm going to be a bit careful on that side. That's a bit cleaner. Again, I don't know what difference that really makes. I think that's all I'm going to do with this. The rest of it I'll do by hand. So I can see some markings on there now. I can't quite work out what it says, but I might be able to do that in the daylight. And this one, I don't think that's got anything on there. So we'll work this part by hand, I think. It's cleaned up quite well. This is the exhaust valve. That looks quite good. That's far more pitted, that one. One of these valves was stuck open when I got the engine. I can't remember which one. I thought it was the exhaust, but looking at that, maybe it was the inlet, which is this one. So I think that's all I want to do with that for now. So that's the exhaust, so that's the thinner valve, and that's the inlet valve. So what I'm going to do now, I've never done this before. Yeah, you can see that there is a clear difference. Actually, I can see that now. I don't know if it's clear on the video, but that valve you can see is a lot thinner than that. It's a lot more pronounced once they're in the head. So let's get those out. My grinding paste, coarse this end. So my understanding is you put little dobs on, a few little dobs, stick it back in the hole, and then with a screwdriver you rotate it until you should be able to hear it grinding. Oops. And then you have to keep lifting the valve up, I think, to get the paste back into the position where you want it. I can't actually hear any grinding going on there. I'm not sure what that's doing really. Let's have a look. That, yeah, okay. Let's give that a clean. I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to give it another go, put some more paste on. I'm assuming I don't want too much on here because there's not a lot that's going to be in contact. Well, that definitely sounds different that time. Lift it up. Lifting it up didn't really seem to do make much difference, to be quite honest. Yeah, that definitely looks better in there. I'm going to try a little bit more. This is the coarse stuff I'm using. So I think we'll give it one more go with the coarse. I'll clean it and then I'll try it with the fine. I'll put the camera down there in a minute, you can have a look. It definitely looks better. Whether it is, I don't know. As I say, I've not done this before, so I don't really know what to expect. So the other end of this tin we got fine paste. Got loads of it, so we might as well use it. clean that up. Yeah, it's definitely made a difference. So let's see if, I don't know with this light whether it will work very well, but so that looks to me, to say I'm not an expert, looks okay. There's the valve. I can't see any pitting on it. The other one, which I haven't done yet, that one there, was better than that anyway. But the valve, I would say, is slightly worse than the other one. So we'll give that a go. I think what I'll probably do is end the video here at this stage, and I'll show you what they look like once I've completed. As I say, I think I'll probably finish with that one now, the first one. I'll do the other one and I'll show you what they both look like. Right, so I've finished grinding in both valve seats now, and I don't know if I can zoom in, if that'll make this any better. Let's have a look. So